Tales of Veldrith, created by Matty Taylor. Book 6, Eira's Reckoning.
Episode 61, Race to the Voidheart.
The world itself seemed to tilt as Eira and Leona crested the final ridge. Before them rose the Shattered Pinnacle. Jagged spires clawed at the sky, their broken edges suspended impossibly in the air above a swirling rift of red and black. Lightning danced between the stones, tethered to a nexus of corrupted ley lines that pulsed with sickly rhythm. At the centre of it all, floating like an island above the abyss, was a fortress of dark stone, half-built, half-grown from the ley lines themselves. Towers leaned outward as though resisting gravity, and at its heart stood an altar of obsidian crystal. Even from here, Eira could feel the Voidheart's pull.
"This is it,"
Leona whispered. Her usual bravado faltered in the face of such power. Eira clenched her fists.
"Then we gather everyone we can. We're not facing Kesh alone."
The days that followed blurred into a frantic march. Eira sent riders north and west, calling on every friend and every doubtful ally Jorvik still had. They came in twos and tens, scarred veterans from the city guard, farmers who had once stood with Eira against the solar cult, and even a handful of broken cultists who had turned their backs on their god's ashes. Some carried only hunting spears, others battered shields, but all carried fire in their eyes. Branda returned with a dozen more. Hunters, woodsmen, even a skraeling scout with tattoos coiled down his arms.
"Not many,"
Branda admitted.
"but they came knowing they may not return. That counts."
Eira looked over the ragged band and nodded.
"It will be enough."
By the time the host stood at the edge of the corrupted nexus, the air itself was hard to breathe. Black lightning arced across the ground, leaving cracks that bled red light. The pinnacle's broken spires loomed overhead, shifting like teeth in a vast jaw. Leona set a hand on her satchel.
"I can dampen the worst of the void surges, but only for moments. If Kesh turns the Voidheart on us here, we're ash."
Eira scanned the faces of those who had answered her call, Jorvik's people, outcasts, even her old enemies. She felt the old doubt claw at her chest, the memory of falling against Kesh's magic. But then she remembered the nexus, Vest in Us's voice, steady as stone. "Hold fast," she lifted her sword.
"We fight for more than Jorvik. We fight for Veldrith. Kesh means to drain the life of the world, and we mean to stop him. Stay close, trust each other, and hold fast."
The words carried, and the crowd answered with a ragged cheer. They crossed the cracked ground together. Ley storms lashed above them, thunder rolling like war drums. At the far side, a bridge of fused stone stretched up toward the floating fortress. Black fire licked along its edges, daring them to step forward. Eira led the way, Leona and Branda at her side, their small army following close behind. With each step, the pull of the Voidheart grew stronger, filling her chest with both dread and strange, dangerous hope. For in that pull she thought she felt another presence stirring, faint but steady, like a voice carried in the current. Vest in us.
Lifted her sword, a fire in her eyes, a silver gleam against the grey torn skies. We fight for more than just the fields of Jorvik's green. A shadow falls, a darkness yet unseen. We fight for Veldrith, for the heart of the world. Against the night, Kesh has a gun. And Veldrith for the heart of the world. Against the night Kesh has unfurled.